Yo, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the cave. Sorry we missed you last week, and sorry that the energy. I don't know, was energy low the week before that? We got to get back in our groove, man. Don't worry, Birfmark is in the building. He had to step off camera for a bit, but we here, and and a lot just went down in the last couple weeks, man. Like really, we went from the dude shooting up the dude shot up a damn supermarket. Then you had the other dude that shooting up schools. Then you got the dude that fought the United Airline employee. It was just a crazy amount of events in like a little bit of time. And then today I'm at work and somebody sent me something saying, "Hey, somebody got stabbed on the 2 train in the Bronx." Oh, it's always the Bronx. The Bronx is always the issue, but it's crazy. So we're gonna be back. We're gonna shoot the shit. We just gotta catch up on everything. Some of the shit may be serious, you know how we do. Some of it may not, but we gonna go in. I one. It's just like, yo, did you have a moment of deja vu? Like, I know this is mad off topic, but you ever experience deja vu? You ever be like, yo, this happened before, like exactly like this? That's weird. What causes deja vu? Like, are we all psychic to a point? Ooh, are we like mutants, like superheroes and shit? Like, we really got powers? Forgive the train in the background. Y'all know it ain't me. Where did everybody go? I'm rolling solo. Birfmark was here a minute ago. We had somebody else in the chat just a second ago. I'm all by myself. That's alright. So, yeah, there's a couple things going on. It's a new month, June 1st. Did anybody, like, putting out any new goals for the new month? Like, sit there and say, you know what, I'm going to try to do this. I'm trying to make it happen. Let me know. Me, thanks to Birfmark, I got me a juicer. I tried to juice over the weekend. It was a little messy, but I said, come the first of the month, I'm really gonna seriously try to make it happen. So I had my first juice tonight, first official juice tonight. You know, it was apple, spinach, and carrots. It was good, but it's like, yo, you know how many like components you gotta put in the juice to just get a cup of juice? Like, I couldn't do it, yo. It was just like you gotta use mad apples and carrots and spinach just to fill up 1 cup of juice. Even though it was good, I ain't gonna knock it. It was good. It just takes a lot. So that's one of my new goals. I'm getting the juicing down so I can shed some pounds. Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
the apple's acting up on me, man.
Yeah, I see, man. We even lost the one viewer that was in the room too.
Yeah,
Probably
see?
tell Yeah, probably tell you. But yeah, I was explaining to the people that I started juicing.
how how wait, what are you juicing?
Well, I started out with the stuff that I had in the house. I got some apples, some spinach, and some carrots. So I was like, I realized when you juice, my man, you need like double the amount than you would put in the smoothie to fill it 1 cup.
Yeah.
I was like,
But
okay, I put in what I would put in the smoothie. I was like, yeah, I only got like a half a cup of juice. Like,
but you
I was
don't really
like,
need to put spinach though. Don't put spinach in your juice because spinach, when you cook spinach, all the stuff comes out of the juice when you cook spinach. So if you're gonna use some type of greens, don't use spinach.
wait, so I'm not cooking the spinach. I'm leaving it raw.
I know, but the way spinach is, even when you cook it, it shrivels up. So spinach doesn't have that much juice in it. Now,
See what you
if you're blending it to make it to put it in a smoothie, if you're blending it, then that's cool. But if you're gonna juice, you don't want to juice spinach. Like any leafy greens like that, you don't want to like spinach, kale. You don't want to juice that because you're not gonna get that much juice out of that. If you want to use like leafy stuff, you use celery. Celery is nothing but water, so that has a lot of juice and water in it. Celery, uh, pretty much that's the. I mean, there's probably more that I can't think of right now, but definitely celery, where you'll get more water and more juice out of it.
I know
As
you said
opposed
something about cucumbers too, right?
cucumbers, you can use as well. But but what were you doing anyway? You said spinach. What else? You said spinach. You did spinach, carrots, and what?
Spinach, carrots, and a little slice of apple.
Okay, that's good. Now you just got to add the ginger to it because the ginger help is the anti-inflammatory, so that helps. So like you know how your finger the first line on your finger on your pinky, you get you get a whole ginger root, but you just cut that much of your finger of the ginger and you put that in there because ginger has a strong has a strong aftertaste. But that's good. That's a good anti-inflammatory. That's what's up. You started juicing though. How long you been doing it for?
We tried it over the weekend,
Okay.
and just to get a feel for the juicer.
Yeah. Does it
See
work
how
good?
it works good. And tonight was my first time actually like, okay, I'm gonna put this in. Like I said, as I was explaining to the people, June 1st, I was like, I got to make it happen. So I said, it's the first of the month. I'm gonna start juicing for dinner, and I was just like, all right, now that I know how it works, it's not so much of a experimental thing no more. But it was cool. It tastes good. I mean,
Another suggestion. I don't think you should do it for dinner because you
listen,
need more.
I understand that, but when I tried it over the weekend, the whole cleanup process in the morning, I'm not getting out on time. I'm not getting out on time and get this kid to school if I got to clean that juice up in the morning.
No, I got you. No, don't clean it in the morning. Just fucking clean it when you come back. It's okay because I do that shit too. If anything, I just throw the peels in the garbage and I leave the shit in the sink. And when I come home from work, that's when I actually clean it out. That's okay. The reason why I'm saying don't juice at night is because that shit's gonna run through you in the middle of the night, and you're gonna have to get up to go to the bathroom. So it's best to have it in the morning and then eat a solid meal at night. So when you wake up in the morning, the next morning, when you release everything, it'll be a little bit solid. You don't want to juice at night because then you're gonna have the runs. You're gonna make a mistake and fucking poop in your sleep, and you gonna be like, "Oh shit, I sharted."
We at that age, you can't trust a fart, yo.
And that's what I'm saying. And when you juice, the first week, once the shit start hitting your body, is you gonna see, you'll see the results though. It's cool. Now that you started, I guess I'm gonna have to start back now too, because I already bought celery and I got carrots and apple. I just gotta get some more ginger.
Yeah,
Got
because
celery, carrots.
luckily last Friday the school was giving out fruits and vegetables.
Word.
They gave out spinach, they gave out carrots, apples. They had oranges. I just got a bunch of fruit and vegetables that they was giving out. So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, well, I got the juicer, so let's see how let's experiment. And it worked out. It was good. I mean, Hunter liked the juice. We made a little bit. We was drinking, and he was like, oh, this is good. I mean, because if you make it right, it tastes like a little V8 splash with just less sugar. But the carrot, helped make it a little sweet.
Yeah.
The little piece
Carrot
of
and the apple make it sweet. What kind of apple was it? Was it red apple or was it a Granny Smith apple?
Nah, it was a red apple.
All right, good. Yeah. Don't use it if you use the Washington apples are good and the Gala apples are good. But at first I had the pink ladies, but the pink ladies they're actually really good, but they're too sweet, so you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to use green apples. I was like, if I use apples, I want to use either the red ones or maybe yellow apples. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So I was like, I'm gonna try that out because I was like, that's why I experimented over the weekend. It wasn't bad. It's just a piece and a heck and just the actual It was like a piece and a half to actually clean out, man. I was like, this is a lot, but it was good though. I'm with it.
That's what's up.
Like, like I said, I got my little
What
stuff.
did you eat for lunch? What did you eat for breakfast and lunch?
I didn't actually have breakfast because I'm trying to get back on my intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So usually I don't eat till about 12. I mean, the only thing I did cheat because I make my iced coffee at home.
So this is just what I read. Breakfast is supposed to be you're supposed to have breakfast and lunch, and your dinner you're supposed to have a light dinner. That's what I read.
Well, yeah. So
Breakfast pretty much that gives you energy throughout the day. Your lunch is supposed to be the hardest and most strongest meal, and your dinner is supposed to be light.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, 'cause they say in breakfast you eat like a king, but in dinner you eat like a pauper.
Yeah.
Because you could break down the food all day while you up and running. But yeah, in the morning I do need to eat again because I began up doing my stepper in the morning. I'm like, I'll be fucking tired, yo. My two left foots, man. I don't know what to do with those. But what's good in your world? How's the new job going?
Um. It's going. I mean, so for the world out there that didn't know, I as 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago, I used to work for New York State Department of Motor Vehicles. I was there for almost 3 years, which was cool. I loved it. I love the people I work with, with the exception of some people, but we spoke about that previous episodes. But, it was something cool. I actually enjoyed it. They loved me. I was one of the best workers there. It was a few of us, but I was one of them. Um, they didn't want me to leave, of course. I didn't want to leave, but because I live in Connecticut, um, I just started getting tired of the commute. Then gas prices is high as fuck, so that was another contribution to it. And I just I would wake up, go to work, get off of work, come home, go to sleep. I didn't have no life or nothing. I mean I had a life on the weekends, but it was just not good for me. Like I started to, I don't suffer from anxiety, but I used to get anxiety driving to work in the morning because of the traffic and people not knowing how to drive. And one day I'll get to work 20 minutes early, then another day I'll get to work fucking 30 minutes, 45 minutes late, and I would leave at the same time. But it was just people don't know how to drive, and since I'm driving 76 miles one way, you know I can't call it. But anyway, so, now I'm working for Connecticut Department of Motor Vehicle, which I'm happy because my actual job site is literally 12 minutes from my house, which is fucking awesome. Um, Last week, I when I had got gas, usually when I was working in New York, I filled up every 2 days. This time I filled up, it took me a week and a half to go through my gas, which was, yo, I didn't know what to do with myself. But anyway, like I said, the new job is cool. I'm working with a diverse uh, amount of people. I can't hear you.
Yeah, so hold the people down 1 second. I hear this kid coughing. Let me check up on
All
him.
right, that's cool. That's cool. Um, yeah, I work with a bunch of diverse amount of people, and they seem cool. I don't have anything really bad to say about them or any ill will about them, but it's not my New York people. But another thing is a lot of their rules and regulations are totally different. You would think that Department of Motor Vehicle would be universal from state to state, but um, a lot of things are totally different. So whatever I learned and perfected in New York State, I have to unlearn and learn what Connecticut has to do. Um, it's kind of hard because when I'm doing certain transactions, I'm starting to revert back to the New York way, but then I have to stop myself, like, oh, we can't do it this way because Connecticut does it a little bit differently. Not saying that they're more lenient in some of their policies, but it's a lot more work into it as opposed to New York. It was one click or one program to use and I can do everything. Connecticut, I got to use 4 to 5 different programs to achieve the same result. Excuse me. To achieve the same result that I had to do in New York with that one program. But it's pretty cool. I'm meeting people. Work is work. I'm a perfectionist, so when I perform a job, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. The great part about it, like I said, is I'm 12 minutes from my house. I don't have to work until 7:30, but I leave out of the house by like 7:05 to latest, just to for to just so it can get me to work. And I get there like 10 minutes before I gotta be there. And it's cool. It's just something cool. I ain't get my first paycheck yet. Oh, but let me bust it how the bullshit though. So we have a system. It's like a human resources system. What happened?
Just saying, oh, you said peep the bullshit. I was like, what's going on now?
Yeah, there's bullshit everywhere. So to peep the bullshit real quick. So first thing is, well, I was in training for 3 weeks. So in training, they give they gotta give you your passwords and shit. So my first day of training, I looked at my passwords, I looked at my information. My last name was spelled wrong. For some reason, everybody, wherever you go, they always spell my last name without a T. My last name has 2 L's, 2 T's. I've earned that shit. I'm 44 years old, so I want my fucking 2 L's and my 2 T's in my name. That's how my name is spelled. I'm not gonna spell nobody else's name incorrectly. So when they gave me my stuff, I was like, yo, my name is spelled incorrectly. So they said, oh no, don't worry about it, just use it. I said, no. I want my name to be spelled correctly. If I'm gonna be working here, my shit is gonna be spelled correctly. You're not gonna spell my shit wrong. All right, no problem. So it took them 3 weeks to correct it in the fucking system to give me new passwords and shit for my name. Like the last day of training is when I want to get my password. So throughout the whole time in training, I had to use dummy fucking passwords and dummy logins, so that now, so boom. So that was that. So now they sent us the email to do our benefits, like our health insurance and life insurance, shit like that. So I go in the system to put my shit in. They got my fucking address wrong, right? They got my fucking gender or my sex wrong, and they got me as a female. And of course, they spelled my fucking last name wrong. So I called them. I'm like, yo, y'all messed up my shit. So the human resources lady, she's a very nice lady, so I don't have nothing bad to say about her. But she's, the human resources lady, she was like, oh, I got that information off of your driver's license. I said, how did you get that off my driver's license? Because on my driver's license, my last name is spelled correctly, my gender says male, and my address says my address. So how the fuck you got it off my driver's license? Now maybe you fucked up because my middle initial is F, so you probably thought F stands for female, but still, on my driver's license, it says gender with a big ass M. So how could you mess that up? My last name has 2 T's on my driver's license. So that
Yeah,
was
but
the first.
they couldn't confuse F as gender because it's in your middle
What
name.
fucking person name is Dwight that's a female? Now, it didn't just happen to me. One of my people that I came in with, she's a female. Her name is Flor, Lor, and they put her as a fucking male. What the fuck is y'all doing? We work for the Department of Motor Vehicles where we have to enter information into the computer correctly. You got one job.
Why is this kid coughing?
Because he probably sleeping.
Huh?
You got one job to enter my shit incorrectly. So now, they just fixed my address. Well, I called, Monday was a holiday, so Tuesday, I emailed the fucking human resources director last week. I was like, yo, my information is incorrect. Could you please fix it? She was like, oh, no problem. I'll fix it. Blah, 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 blah. So she didn't fix it. So I called Tuesday. So I emailed her Tuesday. She's on vacation for the whole week. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to find out what's going on. So I called the payroll department, speak to the head of the payroll. I told her what's going on. She was like, oh, man, that's messed up. It has to be fixed. I said, yeah, I know. I said, we get paid this week. So the address is wrong. She was like, oh, shit. The address. Because the first 2 paychecks, which I still don't understand, They have my direct deposit information because I gave it the first day. But the first two paychecks are going to be paper checks. So they're going to be mailed to me. So if my address was wrong,
You're not gonna get your check.
I might not get my check. So she was asking me, she was like, oh, she was like, what's your address? So I was like, my address was correct, but my city was wrong. My zip code was correct. She was like, well, hopefully the post office will flag it and see that your zip code was correct and send it to the correct city. So I Googled it. There is a fucking George Street in the place where they sent my where they had my address. So it's like, wow, if I don't get my check, what happens? She's like, well, if you don't get your check, it's gonna be a process. You have to submit a form and get it notarized, and then bring it to us, and then we gotta stop that check, and then we're gonna have to issue another check. It might take a week, week and a half. I said, so I'm gonna have to have another fucking week, week and a half without getting a paycheck because y'all fucked up and didn't put my information in. I said, wow, welcome to the state of Connecticut. I said, this, y'all said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up at all. So I'm praying because when I spoke to her yesterday, I was like, when do people usually get their check? She was like, oh, if it's mailed, they usually get it on a Thursday because we payday is Friday. It's like, well, they usually give it on a Thursday. So I was like, all right, I hope I get my fucking check on Thursday because if not, there's gonna be some problems and repercussions. Because one thing you don't do, you don't mess with a black person and they check. If I go to work every day, I'm supposed to get paid for what the fuck I work for. Simple as that. But other than that, the job is cool.
Well, I'm glad. That's what's up.
Yep. What's your take on this whole shooting?
There's a lot of shootings. Which one?
Let's
Like that's
start
the
with
scary part, man.
let's start
The Texas with the kids.
with the kids.
Man, that shit hurt my heart, man. And these are babies, man. The babies ain't do nothing to nobody. The babies ain't do shit. They got up that morning and said, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go play with my friends, I'm gonna go to recess. They ain't sit there and say I'm gonna die.
But you see how on they talking about one of the parents and how the cops was full of shit because one of the parents went and got her kid, went past the barricades. First they handcuffed her. She got out the handcuffs. She went and got her kid and came back before the cops even went inside.
Got hurt. And then they were stopping and they were stopping other parents from doing the same thing.
Exactly. When
But
they
then
should be going in there. Like, what the
but
fuck
then
is
I
wrong
read
with
a story where some of the cops was going in there trying to get their own kids
them? Get
out.
their own kids. Yep.
And
Uh
I'm
huh.
saying like this is crazy. I'm like, how do you just put your child over everybody else's?
This is America.
You go in there, you go save as many children as you can.
This is
And my thing
America.
is no disrespect. You got one person shooting up the school. How many cops got guns? Like, really, you think he can outshoot you?
Not even that though, but I mean I don't know how it works in other states, but I know in New York we got school safety. They don't carry weapons or nothing. I mean, they may carry like a nightstick or some shit, or maybe a taser, but they don't carry a gun. So, you telling me that these other schools
Don't have
around the
no
country
don't have no kind of security
don't
system.
have no kind of security in there?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
And that's scary because what I know I saw an article where they were saying some of the fathers is gonna start policing the schools on their own, like to make sure these kids are safe. And I'm like, well, what in the backwaters, But like I said, other states are different from us. Other cities and counties are different from us, so we don't know.
Yeah.
We know how New York would get down, but we don't know how that town in Texas would get down.
I
So
mean, it's hard. It's harder to. I mean, in New York is a little bit harder because you can't. You're not supposed to carry a gun if you're not law enforcement in New York City. In other parts of New York, you have to be licensed, where it has to
yeah,
be concealed. But in Texas is a fucking like a stand your ground state. If you got a gun, you can walk around parade that shit like nothing. So you know. And didn't this kid come across the border? Isn't that what they said? He came across the border to the school. I
and
was
that's
like,
crazy because that'd be the second kid that did something like that.
because if you came across the border, that means border patrol fucked up too. I mean, I get it. You got a whole bunch of Mexicans and I'm not saying Mexicans in a bad way. I'm just saying because that's where Texas borders Mexico. You got a lot of Mexicans that are coming across. You know, whatever border. It's hard. Border patrol. I wanted to be border patrol when I got out after college. After high school, I was gonna go into the military, but then my cousin went to fucking Iraq for the Persian Gulf War. That fucked up my whole military experience. I said I'm not doing that shit because I don't know if he coming back. Then I was like, let me do border patrol. So I was gonna I already signed up for it. I was gonna go down to Texas to do the whole physical shit. I mean, I'm not saying I'm mad that I didn't do it, but hold the fuck, hold on. I need a QR code. No, you got to download the app.
Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack the dawn.
Download or use. I got somebody trying to log on to talk.
So they got what's it called?
Use Chrome.
Oh, let's say do they have an iPhone or?
No, he got a Samsung. I tell him you got to either download the app or use
Oh,
Chrome.
you can't send him the link.
Send him the link. He's like, I need a QR code. Yeah, but there was a shooting at 4 o'clock today, right? I can't hear you.
No, that was a stabbing on a 2 train. My bad.
Nah, that was a 2 train. I'm talking about there was a shooting. Because somebody just sent it to me. There was a shooting a fucking couple at 4 o'clock, bro. Another shooting. I'm gonna tell you exactly
this
where.
book is going crazy.
I'm gonna tell you exactly where. Give me a second. Let me see. Somebody sent it to me. I'm just trying to fucking remember and see where it was sent. I have the app, but it says use the link or QR code. I tried the link at work. Use it.
That's trash. Let me see.
With Google Chrome. I'm gonna tell you right now where the shooting was. It was at a hospital. Tulsa, Oklahoma at 4 o'clock. There was a shooting. Multiple people shot at Tulsa Medical Campus. Let me see. Multiple people have been shot at St. Francis. System that every day commit their lives. I want to see the video. Taking care of people in St. Francis Hospital in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Four people killed.
Not Tulsa. Come on, people.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
You shoot people at hospitals. You shooting people at schools. I'm just praying, knock on wood.
You shoot people at the supermarket.
Exactly, supermarkets, church. Because remember how, what was that? Was that in Texas too? Or no, that was some southern state. Georgia, I think, where the motherfucker went up into the church and shot all those church people. So you're not safe in the supermarket. You're not safe in church. Kids ain't safe in school. You ain't safe in the hospital. What's next? I can't hear you. You keep pausing yourself.
Yeah, because the train be in the background.
Yeah, I know. It's like you're not safe nowhere. And I'm praying and hoping since I work for the DMV that I ain't get no fucking crazy people that come in the DMV and want to shoot us up.
So I'm actually happy I don't work in the damn centers no more because I could see somebody coming up and y'all ain't giving my food stamp. Fuck.
Like, yo, for real. So I've been at the DMV. I've been working at the actual location for this whole week. It's been what, 2 days, 3 days, 2 days plus last Saturday. For 3 days. I've seen more irate customers in the past 3 days than I've seen in my 3 years. No, I can't say my 3 years. Well, yeah. And in my 3 years with New York State DMV. And people were like, oh, New York people are the fucking worst. But these Connecticut people, I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, it's been 3 days and I already see irate people. Like, are you kidding me? You getting mad because you fucked up? Like I don't get it.
The DMV is a place where I always know about disgruntled people coming in. Like, I don't know.
But that's the thing. Like working for the DMV, I get it. I understand. A lot of people, the workers are disgruntled because of the management. The customers are disgruntled because they think the workers are fucking their shit up. But in actuality, the customers are fucking their own shit up. We at the DMV are trying to help you because you fucked your shit up. And then when you try to get IDs and shit, well, I looked online and it didn't say that. So you know what I would do? I would go online,
And show
turn
me.
my computer
It says,
screen, and show where was you at. Oh, I was on that right there. Okay, so what does that say? Oh, that says this. Oh, it was that didn't show that yesterday, huh? It didn't say that yesterday, nigga. We on the same website. How the fuck did it show? You didn't read that because you just thought that you knew what the fuck you was doing. Or they'll have the paper that explains it too. Oh, well, the paper doesn't say that, so I'll take the paper, get my highlighter, and I will highlight it. I didn't see that. Yeah, because you didn't read the shit. Like that's the reading is fundamental. You're supposed to read the information so that you know. And then when people used to get their fucking license suspended or they get tickets or whatever, they get mad at us because they fucked up. You got mad. You get mad at me because you were speeding and your license is suspended, or you get mad at me because you decided you ain't want to get no insurance on your car, so you got an insurance lapse and your registration is suspended. But you mad at me when you knew that your shit was fucked up. I'm trying to help you fix it, and that's the problem, man. That's what happens at the DMV. That's what happens.
That's what happens when you deal with the public.
Yeah, exactly. People can never take responsibility for
Accountability.
their own,
Yeah,
yeah,
you have to take
accountability and responsibility
accountability.
for their own actions.
They're
It's
like,
always
this ain't
somebody
right, this
else.
ain't right. You're like, well, you didn't do what you're supposed to do.
Oh, you guys just make it hard for everybody. No, we make it simple. Y'all niggas make the shit harder yourself.
I'm telling you, that used to be the days, boy. They used to be like, oh, you act like that food stamp money is yours. No, it's not mine.
It's not. I wish I can get the shit. I'm trying to get it myself, nigga.
Yeah, like, no, you gave me your information. Guess what? You don't qualify.
Exactly. I'm sorry you make too much shit. I made too much too. That's why I don't get it.
Like, nah, that's
I
crazy.
even, I even was trying to get on, but I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this
To
guy.
the, that's who was trying to get on.
Yeah, that's who's trying to get on. I'm gonna send him. I sent him the Riverside link.
And he got a Samsung.
Yeah, he got a Samsung like me, but I don't know if he's gonna use his phone or a
Oh wait,
laptop.
hold up. Toya put something in the chat. How long ago was it? Toya, when did this get in there? 10:31. When is 10:31? That was a few minutes ago. You are safe in Congress. If they was shooting up Congress, they would have made. Oh, okay. Safe for loss. Yeah. You're right. I mean, it doesn't happen until it hits the big wigs.
Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
happened.
you said what? What she said? You are safe in Congress. Well, what do you mean by you are safe in Congress?
Because they wouldn't go up inside, Congress shooting up like that.
They would
And
never
then
do
if they did, that's when all of the laws would come to reform. Shooting and stuff. Because oh, it happened in Congress. We got to protect everybody now.
that. Yeah, no.
That's how it was with crack in the '80s. Remember, it was all fine when they left it in our neighborhood, but once it started reaching out to the uppity ups, oh no, we got to do a war on drugs.
I mean, that's
No,
how everything is, though. That's how all this shit is. You know, as soon as it hits the other race, that's when the law comes out.
it becomes important. Exactly.
Because what happened? Something happened. I think, yeah, because bullshit. People are trying to say, talk about, hate crime thing. That was a hate crime. Everybody knows it was a hate crime. Why is it that it's so hard for us to get a hate crime law passed against our black people? But again, the whole coronavirus shit and whatever with the North Koreans and all that happened, as soon as it happened and one person hit an Asian person, the next fucking week, the president signs a bill. Can't hear you, bro. The president
No,
signs a
yeah,
bill saying anti-Asian hate crimes.
and that came out real fast. I'm like,
Bro,
whoa.
it was done. I mean, I get why they did it because again, since we are the minority, I mean, since we are the majority now, you know, the other race is trying to get the Asians to side with them so that when they try to do another takeover, they'll have allies with the Asians, because we are the
Of
majority.
course,
That's just what it is. Let's give them what they want. So when we need them, they have to help us because we help them.
because they're starting to get mad at the fact that a lot of us are actually building better lives now, and we're not trying to kill each other off. We're trying to actually be a strong community. Yeah, we still got our bad apples, but we have it now where, listen, we was always good. Y'all was only showing us the bad. But now that we have our own outlets, we can show the good too. Like I could sit there and say I enjoy the fact that I see so many people graduate and get new jobs, getting powerful jobs, opposed to just shooter shooter killer killer. No, that's why they mad.
True.
That's what they mad. Like that's why that's what Umar Johnson used to always go in. They try to break down the black family.
Oh,
But
they've been did that,
yeah,
of
they been
course.
did that. But that's part of the beef. Like let us live, man. But the ill part is that a lot of the black families be trying to rebuild that whole notion.
You're right. Especially like in the South, you see more families there. You see more black families in the South than you see up north, of course, because it's a difference up here. But
And,
I
and
agree.
then,
Bring family back. Like family is everything. Once you get that family, they can't do shit to you. They can't take that away from you.
yeah, and one thing I also like about it is the fact that how they try to remove the father from the household. Now it's starting to become more noticeable that like, all because we're not in the household don't mean we're not fathers. We're damn good parents, from outside the household. So I like the fact that that's coming to light because they always sit there and try to bring us down, and it's annoying. Like they're the ones who want to sit there and they're the ones who be willing to pay the child support because they just don't want nothing to do with their kid. Hey, take my money. I can afford it. It's nothing. I remember a story a couple years back. This is before all like electronic stuff started kicking in. The dude got checks made.
No, I got you. I know.
Yeah. So the dude had checks made with a picture of him and his new wife on a check. So when he sent his ex-wife alimony, it could always be in her face. I'm remarried. Like you didn't stop my flow.
True. True.
Like and
Yeah.
that's and I'm like, so that's the race that we like. You know what? I don't care. I'll throw money at you. Leave me alone. No, but
Toya said the fact that we are united is why they are going this hard. The black unity is what they are scared of, and I totally agree.
of course,
If we as a people unified, they know that this world will be fucking over for them. They
the
already
question
know.
is, do we know? Like, I mean, not
We
us talking
we
right
do
now.
know the conscious. Oh no! Then that's where they little shit. Okay, they getting too strong. Let's start throwing some Jordans out there. They got the new 12s coming. So that all the people start losing focus like, "Oh shit, let me get those exclusive 12s now." Or, some new shit comes out, a new game system, PS fucking 10 comes out. Oh, let's go get this PS10. Tesla. Tesla real quick, Tesla has a fucking the tractor trailer. Tesla has a fucking tractor trailer coming out, son. I was doing something and I was watching something. This is not really a sidebar. This has to go with what we were saying. I was doing something and shit popped up. Tesla has a fucking a tractor trailer truck, son. Like that drives itself, just like all the other shit. You sit in the middle. You know how when the driver sits on the left hand side and the passenger on the right, you sit in the fucking middle. There's two big fucking computer screens right there, and the shit does its own shit. Like Elon Musk is a fucking genius. But anyway, yeah, like I said, when we start to get together to transform and uniform and become uniform, that's when they start throwing these little innuendos and little shit to distract us so that we can't do it. Like for instance, like this new shit. What is this? Monkeypox? You heard of that new shit?
I heard about the new monkey pox.
Like fucking monkeypox. That shit like like where the fuck is this stuff coming from?
I
None of
don't
this
know.
shit ever existed. Now we got some shit called monkeypox.
Listen, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how people felt when chicken pox came out. Where the fuck that come from?
Well, I mean, we all know this shit came from somewhere. You know, all this shit
I
is
mean,
man made.
all that shit came from a lab.
All this shit is man made. And if somebody fucked up and said, "Oh, let's try something else," boom, fucking
Somebody,
monkeypox.
yeah, somebody just dropped the vial and he wasn't supposed to. Oh, now we got monkeypox.
Well, they mixed. They were supposed to mix A and B. They mixed A and D. Oh shit! All right, fuck it. We got it
Okay.
now. You know, it's just amazing, man. This world is something, and it's not gonna change. Is gonna keep going the way it is because you know white
Well, you
America.
always tell Ivan. I mean, oh, he said you want to call in, right? Okay.
Yeah, he want to call in.
I was gonna say like he. I'm
Oh, you
like
spoke to him?
nah. I was gonna say the YouTube channel's up, but if you want to call in, he can't do.
Yeah, he want to call in because he wants something to say.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, Marcos called me the other day.
Yeah, he texted me the other day.
Yeah, he called me the other day, but I was busy with juice. I got back to him this morning, but I'm like, dude, I'm also at work. I mean, like, I'm sorry. You know, it's just like a lot of things is going on right now, bro. Oh, see, Ivan did hit me up.
Oh, he did? Word. Ivan's a bitch. I love him to death, but he's still a bitch.
Now he's talking about the link didn't work. I'm like, that shit
That's
always
because
work.
his computer didn't work. He still got the same. He got a Puerto Rican computer.
He said he got an apple. He said he got a pineapple. Saying he got an avocado.
Ivan, you know I love you, bro.
That's cold. So he said he got an avocado. Oh man, let me see if I can find that link for him. Let me
He
see.
said he got an avocado. See, I didn't say that. I didn't go that far. Like that was real racist, bro. You said
That
avocado,
was
son.
real person. Like we haven't said words to each other. I
But I
even know.
love avocados. Avocados are good.
Yeah, I still don't trust him. I still don't trust him. I don't trust them damn avocados. What am I looking for?
Toya, what up? Toya, how you doing? How's the job? How's your week going, Toya? Yeah. School's almost over. You gonna work for the summer? Yeah. Great.
He said, "Yeah, great." That's a good question though. Are you gonna work for the summer?
Fuck you. There
We
we
missed,
go.
we
Toya's
missed you
back in
last week.
effect.
Well, we didn't miss you last week because we wasn't even here last week. We missed you the week before though.
She was there. She just was being incognito.
Nah, I don't think she was there, bro.
She people in the room. That's it.
That don't mean Toya was there.
So knows better. She better be on that bitch.
Yo, you gotta stop talking like that, man.
She knows she like that shit. Toya like it.
She like it like that. That's crazy. Look, Birfmark is talking about his disabled due to slow internet. See, it's not me, people. He always used to talk about my computer.
Whose internet slow? Mine?
That's what it shows on the screen.
It don't show that
Camera
on my
camera
screen.
is disabled due to slow internet connection. Video is still recorded. Why are you
Yeah.
recording a blank screen?
It don't show that on my screen.
They said you've been disabled, son.
Don't
That's
show that on
all.
my. Hi, America. This is America. Don't catch you slipping.
Yeah, I was listening to that Kendrick Lamar album.
All right, so I tried to listen to it. I like Kendrick, but the first like 3 or 4 songs, and I was driving while listening to this shit. It kind of stumped me. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
I just think his whole album was like the same thing.
You
You
got
know,
maybe a couple of songs on there that was cool, like the one that's on the radio now. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm
I like the one he did with Ghostface.
I didn't get that far.
Damn, damn.
Yo, bro, I have it on Amazon Music, and I was like, all right, Kendrick is out. Let me listen to this because word. Like I said, after the first three songs, I was like, I don't know for my taste. Like other people said, the shit was hot, but for my taste,
I don't think it was hot. It was alright.
I couldn't. First three songs, I was like, I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
he was
really
alright though, but it wasn't all that. Look, oh
whatever.
wow, your screen is back. That's so appreciative.
Who?
I can see you again.
Oh, I saw myself throughout the whole shit. I think that was your joint.
So Toya, what new songs are you listening to? What music would you recommend for us to
She
listen
don't
to?
listen to music.
Oh, she listens to music. Yeah, if you see in the background, son, I got my AC in the window.
Oh, you took it out, or they came?
Nah, they came. What you mean?
No, the
Remember last
people.
time when you
Housing.
stopped by, I had an AC in it.
I know that. I'm just saying, housing came, or you did it yourself.
Oh no! I had to do it myself. I went to the hardware store and I got the screw that I needed,
Yeah.
a screwdriver that I needed, and I just set it up.
So it feels cool.
Well, it's not on right now because it's a nice breeze.
Yeah, it's a nice breeze. But when you had it on yesterday, because it was
I,
97
I
degrees,
needed it yesterday.
it was good. It was cool, nice and
It
cool
was
and
cool. It got
refreshing.
the job done. It got the job done.
The whole house, or just the kitchen and the living room?
It got to like where the bathroom is at.
Okay, that's
It
what's
was
up.
still cool. Yeah, it was still cool.
Yeah, that's good. I told you, just put a fan in the bedroom and you'll feel that whole shit.
That's what I'm gonna do because the windowless one I got is starting to make a weird noise. I think it got beat up in the move. Like it still kicks
Um,
out cold air. It just makes a little bit more noise than I'm used to. So I think I might just invest in a big fan.
what type of noise?
It's like a rattling noise, like something got inside of it.
Oh, okay.
So I might just invest in a fan for cause he got his fan, and I just might find something to put this Dyson on, and I'll use that fan.
I
So
hear you.
that's how that's gonna work. That's all right, but that's it. Summertime is coming, man.
Summer, summer, summertime.
I know. I'm not hyped, son. I'm going on vacation. I got 376 days.
I go vacation next week. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm on
Yeah,
vacation.
we go on vacation then.
Niggas is like, damn, you just started the job. How you go on vacation? Because I was supposed to be on vacation. I gave them my paperwork for my old job. They honored it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I ain't good at that.
there you go, but it's all right.
And my thing is, you gonna tell me not to do it for what? Because before I wasn't even hired here, so y'all was already gonna be short staffed.
Like, you can say that shit again, bro. So I'm good on that. Jesus, you, and the 378 days.
No, it's 376 days now, Toya. Okay, 2 days have passed. Yeah, yeah. Yo, this thunderstorm is real, son.
Y'all got thunder over there?
Yeah, it's raining. Got some thunder.
Aw. Aw, you scared? You want to get in the blankie?
No,
You want to get in the
I'm not
blankie?
afraid.
You
I
scared of
don't
the
need a thunder buddy.
You scared of the thunder with the
Like,
blankie?
who you calling the assholes, man? You just gotta be more specific, cause we both have our moments.
Hey, I'm an asshole. She will never call you one. That's my name. Stop trying to be
That's
like me,
not
son.
true.
Stop trying to be like me, son.
See, she said then both of you. See, both of who? Why we gotta be assholes? So you gonna make
Toya,
us decide which one is the asshole? That's not cool.
Toya, sit on it.
Wow, and rotate.
Toya, sit on it.
Oh, okay. She was talking about you. Okay. Appreciate you. See, I'm not an asshole. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not an asshole.
He's an asshole.
Remember that song from Dennis Leary?
Yes, I'm an asshole. Yo, yo,
Oh,
yo,
you know what's
yo.
something trippy? I was sitting there talking about this earlier before we got the show started. I was like, deja vu. Like, yo, do we got like ESPN or something like that? How would you know what's gonna happen before it happened?
What are you talking
I
about?
said ESPN on purpose as a joke. People don't think I know what ESP is. I just said ESPN for fun. All
So,
right.
what is ESP? Since you know what it is.
Extra sensory projection.
Okay.
So it's like,
You
can
said
we tell the future?
you said extra sensory projection.
Yeah, something like that. Do I have my tablet next to me? I don't think I do. Wait, where did I put my tablet? You know what I've been trying to figure out? What is an NFT? Can
NFT.
some, can you break that down to me?
What is
You
an
know,
NFT? I don't know.
yeah, because they got this new. I'm like, yo, there's just
Yeah,
so
it's
much.
a new type of yeah. It's a
Yeah,
marketplace. Somebody was saying this shit on the radio the other day.
and I was noticing somebody who do sell the NFTs, and I'm looking, I'm like, son, you just took a picture of your neighborhood. How are you selling this?
It's like a crypto. That's what I'm looking at right
Yeah, but
now.
you only pay with with cryptocurrency, right?
I'm gonna tell you in 2 seconds because NFT, a
Wait,
non-fungible.
so you still trying to tell us who's an asshole in that? Good, yeah, good. No, nobody's an asshole. We're happy people. Happy people. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I was on one
NFT
second.
stands for non-fungible token. It's generally built using the same kind of programming as cryptocurrency, but that's where the similarity ends. Physical money and cryptocurrencies are fungible, meaning they can be traded or exchanged for one another. So it's non fungible, so I guess it can't be traded and it can't be exchanged.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all this crypto shit, like people are really coming off on this shit. It's like, if you can make fucking money, if you can make digital money and be fucking rich, like, I don't know.
How, but then
Like,
when do you sit there? And that's I'm like digital money. Like I don't know. Be like so you trying to say we gonna go to a cat? We turn into a cashless society.
it will be. I mean, they were trying to do that anyway. Like I told you, I think I said it in a few episodes, maybe in the beginning, how not even cashless per se with the with the digital money, but how I said that, they're gonna be within like the next 10, 15, maybe 20 years. I don't know if it's gonna happen in our lifetime, maybe it will. Like when babies are born, they're gonna fucking inject them with like fucking, barcodes and shit in their body. Because in Switzerland, this was I saw this on the news last year, maybe, or maybe the beginning. This was like, matter of fact, so 2020, because COVID started in 2019, of course, COVID-19. So like the beginning of 2020, there was a on the news how in Switzerland, because of COVID, some company in Switzerland has a vending machine in their, I guess, cafeteria for their fucking employees. So they were testing it. So they had asked some of their employees to get a shot that injected a fucking a barcode or whatever inside their wrist. Once they did that, it synced with their mobile phone, so that you know how you got Apple Pay and Google Pay and shit on your smartphones. They sync that in their bank account information to the barcode that's injected in their fucking wrist, so that when they got to the vending machine, instead of paying with their credit card, their debit card, or their fucking phone, they just scanned their wrist. The people that did it, they loved it because now they didn't have to fucking carry their fucking wallets with them and their cards with them. A lot of the other employees was like, "Yo, that shit is sick. They're not trying to do that." So
I mean, it's a gift and a curse because one, it protects you from somebody stealing your wallet. You
yes,
know, so because it's right
but
here, so that cuts down on identity theft because you can't get my identity. You can't steal my DNA or the barcode. You know, because it's
but
inside
on the
me.
bad part about it, you don't know what that shit is going to do to your body. By having that chip inserted into your body, you don't know how your body's going to react to it. It might not react to it right now, but 5, 10, 15 years down the line, that shit may react to your body in a certain way and you might die. I mean, is it
That's
worth
that's
it? I
what
mean,
that's, I mean that's half the shit we do. Like a lot of people don't have this. I remember when this is not an argument about COVID, but I remember when the vaccine came out, people was like, "Oh, I don't know what's in it. I'm not getting it." I feel it. I understand you.
yeah,
But do you not know when you was a baby they shot some shit in your arm? Your parents ain't know what was in it.
they shot a whole
So,
bunch of
like,
shit in your
so
arm.
we don't know how anything is gonna react to us until we try it. You know, like just like how they saw penicillin. Penicillin was the greatest. But some people are actually allergic to penicillin. So
Yeah,
I mean I don't know about it, but I think that always cut down. That's crazy. I'm still mad about the whole credit score thing, yo. This is bullshit.
yeah, I was mad about that shit too. Like, certain countries don't really use credit score.
Yeah, they don't. I know.
Certain countries don't, but a lot of the Eastern shit,
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
high
it's not a
school stuff,
universal thing. It's
huh?
not. It's not a universal thing. So it's like, what do you, why did we develop a credit score? What in the late 70s, I believe. I think we looked it up.
I don't remember. Let me see.
So it's like all this stuff is relatively new, but it goes back to an old saying. Um, well, I don't know what I'm saying.
1989 is when FICO changed. The FICO score changed the lending landscape for good. That's when it. That's when it started for good. But let me see. They always did your credit report, but they didn't start using it. Okay, between 1975 and 1989, the first credit bureau, which was that had your FICO score. It was founded in 1956, but in 1989 is when FICO and Equifax launched the first modern credit scores called Beacon. But yeah, I mean, that shit was only to control. You know, you can't. Black again. Our people were starting to evolve. So what way to fuck up our people than to put some shit called a credit score to prevent you from getting whatever it is that you want to get?
And it worked because remember, a lot of us messed up our credit so bad they started putting stuff in their children's name
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
they wind up messing up the children's credit, and the children ain't even getting the work. Like it's just like, nah, you can't do that. But then now that we
Nobody
started,
knew what the fuck credit score was. I mean, my mother never told me about my credit score. When my freshman year in college, I knew about credit cards, but no one taught me about credit fucking score and shit like that. My freshman year in college, they do this to everybody who's freshman years in college, when especially back then in the '90s. But maybe it might be different now. But still, my freshman year at Hofstra, the first fucking week, you had like about 5 to 6 different fucking credit card companies in our fucking student center at a desk, at a table, fold up table, getting people to sign up. Talking about, oh hey, you want a credit card? Hey, you automatically approve for $500, for $750, for $1,000. College student, when we see that shit, we fucking light up. Cause we ain't got no money. So why fucking you giving me free money, nigga? Free motherfucking money? Oh, you just gotta pay, the minimum every month. Yeah, okay, whatever. 18, 19 years old. I'm not thinking about no paying no motherfucking money back. You just gave me 500 free fucking dollars. So what the fuck I'm gonna do? Spend it. I'm not gonna spend it right then and there, but I'm gonna take my time spending that 500 free dollars. The first bill coming in the mail, okay, I may pay it $20, $25. Second bill, maybe. After that, I'm not paying shit because y'all niggas just gave me $500. So you don't know that shit unless you got people that know about that shit, and that's crazy for real.
it is real, and that's why. Like this is why financial literacy should need to be taught in the schools.
That's true.
Well, they don't want to teach us in schools because they don't want everybody to know how to manage their money because then nobody be broke.
They don't want to teach shit
Nobody
in
be
school.
in debt. They can't take nobody home. They won't be, repossessing nobody cars or homes because we all now know how to take care, now to manage everything. But, like we said before, like learning how to manage your money and learn how to manage stressful situations is something that should be taught, at least, especially to our people at a young age, because that's the thing that get us. That's the thing that fucks up. When we get too stressed out, some of us can't think right. When some of us can't get our money right, everything,
That's true,
I-
son. That's true.
That's crazy. I just wanna, stop going to Vegas and blow all your money, yo. That should still blow my heart, son. Going to breakfast 8:30 in the morning, somebody at the crap tables. I'm like, nigga, it's 8:30. Did you not sleep?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
Like
you.
that's crazy.
That's the thing. Like I'd rather spend my money on something that I can see
Exactly. I don't want to
instead of
gamble.
going to the fucking casino and blowing two, three, $400 on a chance. I'm not knocking nobody that does that because that's your money. You do what the fuck you want to do with your money, but don't claim that you broke, or don't claim that you ain't got this and you can't afford to do this. But yeah, you can spend four, five, $600 in the casino easy. You giving the fucking casino your money. They'll hit you off. Okay, they'll let you win the jackpot. Not even the jackpot. They'll let you get a couple of hundred, 200, 300 back. But because they already know the type of person you are, they know you're gonna play that shit back and you're gonna lose it all. That, if you've been sitting, and my brother, they go. They will literally 12 hours. They'll spin and then they'll win a little bit, and then they'll play that shit back. Maybe once out of a blue moon, they'll leave with more than what they fucking started with. Once out of a blue, but not likely. Because in the casino, the fucking people can see you in the cameras, and they can push the button if they want you to fucking hit the jackpot. All right, Jonathan been there for 12 hours. All right, I'm gonna let him win 5,000. Boop, ding, you win $5,000. What's the chance of Jonathan playing that 5,000 back? He been here for 12 hours already. You think he gonna get lucky again? So at least he gonna play. If he ain't playing the whole 5,000, he gonna at least play half of that shit, which is what he spent in the first place. So we get the casinos getting their money back.
Yeah.
So it's just like I said, I'm not knocking nobody that does that. Everybody, some people get that high, get that rush, but I don't know. I just can't. I'll play $30, maybe $40. After that, if I don't win nothing, I'm out. I'm
My
gonna go
God.
drink. I'd rather fucking spend my money on a drink and have my
Like
nice little buzz than spend that shit in
I,
the casino and be
I
fucked up and
literally,
mad.
I literally only gambled $5, and that was in the airport waiting on the plane. When it's time to go home. That
Yeah,
wasn't even. That wasn't the whole time I was there. Nah, miss me with that.
yeah, I feel you.
I
I
just,
like I said, I don't know. I don't understand how people can sit there and blow their whole shit. Like you can blow your whole shit like that. Like even with the lotto. Like I want to play the lotto. They say all you need is a dollar to dream. That's a fucking lie. You need more than a dollar because you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win that first time. I know some people who will spend $100 a day on lotto.
nah.
$100 a day.
I
Like
keep saying I keep saying I'm gonna play the numbers, but I never do.
I be saying that shit too. I'll play it like once in a blue moon, and I'm not gonna win because I played once in a blue moon.
I'm
That's
not
all right.
either. But then I also look at it like, um, if I play the numbers every day for a month and I don't hit, by the time I do hit, I'm just getting my money back that I spent already. So I don't
Exactly.
really feel like I'm making nothing. I'm like, yeah, I hit
Exactly.
for $500. I just spent like 1,000.
And
Because people be
exactly.
dropping like at least $5. And mind you, the numbers come out twice. You got the midday and you got the evening.
Yep.
So people will drop something like, yo, let me get so and so boxing straight. By the time they left, they didn't get him to do the whole $20.
But that's not even that. You got the midday, you got the evening. That's the three letter. I mean the three number. Then you got the fucking midday and the evening for the four numbers. Then you got pick five. Then you got mega. Then you got power. Then you got win for life. Then you got it's like fucking so many ones, and people want to play all of it. So again, you spending, and then not even that. If you're doing the three numbers and the four numbers, some people are doing like a whole bunch of combinations. So easy, you spending easy $100 a day.
You know what was
Easy.
the crazy part? Is like, they actually, like, let's say, prime example, when Hunter was born,
And what's his
this one
weight?
lady,
What's
this
his
one
height?
lady
What's
at
his...
work, huh?
No, I thought you were gonna say they asked you what his height and his weight is.
No, they did. They asked for his height, they asked for his weight, they asked for what time he was born,
Yep.
because
You
they
saw it?
was going to play all those numbers. I was like, wait, what? No, no,
Yeah,
wait,
we do that. Like I got my new license
no.
plate. My brother was like, "Oh, we gotta play this number. This number comes out a lot." Yeah, you play it, bro.
If it comes out a lot, why you even playing all along getting that money, player?
Uh,
That be kill me. They be like,
oh
oh,
no, I
no.
just I just work here. I'm gonna go take a union break. I'll be right back.
He said I just work here. You don't know we not unionized, yo. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't see the infatuation with gambling. Not knocking nobody who do it, because that's your thing. That's your thing. You know. I was just more surprised that it was 8:30 in the morning and I'm eating breakfast and I could look across the way and I'm like, yeah, you was probably here all night. That's crazy. One thing I could sit there and say about going to Vegas, and I've been to Vegas only twice. This is my second time going. And the first time I went was like over a decade ago. I haven't been back to Atlantic City since. Never seen a, never really seen a reason to. Cause after you go to Vegas, what I need Atlantic City for? Vegas is way better. But next time I go to Vegas, most of my time will not be spent on the strip. I'm gonna see how much the Grand Canyon tour is. I'm gonna see how much. I'm gonna go to Old Vegas. I wanna go to the museum where they got the old light up signs. It's just a lot of stuff that I want to do. So that's how it is. But in this summer, I gotta go take the kid down to Florida and go hit up Universal Studios.
Universal Studio. I'm trying to go. One of the, I'm trying to go there in August.
That's what I'm going.
August winter. When you going?
We fly out August 21st. That's a Sunday.
Oh, you already bought the flight?
Yeah, I already got the flights.
How much you paid for?
Too much.
That was too much.
Because it was a lot. It was like, I mean, it was a lot. But I wish people, like somebody put me on about this app to get cheaper tickets. I wish I would have known that beforehand. It's called Skyscanner or something like that.
Sky Scanner.
Yeah, man. I was like, why nobody told me about this before I bought my tickets? But then I said when I go on my cruise, that's what I'm gonna use to get my tickets to go, get my round trip tickets.
Sky Scanner. Let me see. What the fuck this is about. It's amazing how I just said the fucking word Sky Scanner and I went to my Google Play and shit. I typed in S and the shit already came out. Unfucking believable.
That's how they do it because everybody trying to find deals on flights. Which lets me know is if you get all these other websites that sit there and selling you these flights for cheap, you want to go directly to the airline. Like, why y'all charge so much?
Yeah, that's true.
Like all these
That's
other
what that
sites would
is
be like,
though.
hey, come here, we get you flights for cheaper on the airline because they're only the airlines that we have. I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's true.
so
All these second and third party apps is fucking giving you cheaper.
I'm sitting there like, why are you charging me so much? Why cut out your competition?
Did
Give
I
me
tell you
something.
what Priceline did to me though?
Nope.
So last month, was it last month? No, we in May. I mean, so no,
We in June.
we in June. My bad. So April, me and the lady we went to Virginia Beach to hang out. So first of all, I blame her for it because it took her a long time for her to decide where she wanted to go. Because we were gonna go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, but prior to that was the whole COVID shit. She was like, "Oh no, I'm scared." Blah 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 blah. So we didn't go there because she never went to New Orleans. We was gonna do that because her birthday was during the time of Mardi Gras, so we didn't do that. So then afterwards, we were supposed to. She wanted to go. She didn't know where she wanted to go. She didn't know. She wanted to go to Puerto Rico because her kids were going to Puerto Rico with their dad. So she was like, "Let's go to Puerto Rico too." We was gonna go to another resort, but we was gonna go to Puerto Rico. I said, I like to plan shit ahead of time because I'm not gonna pay $1,000 to go to Puerto Rico for 3 days when I can pay $400 to go to Puerto Rico for 3 days. When we first decided Puerto Rico, this shit was inexpensive. It was like $600 all inclusive, 4 days. Let's get it popping. Oh, I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Okay, the longer you wait, the more expensive it's gonna get. And that was fucking spring break week too, or spring break weekend or whatever it was. So shit was gonna be expensive. So now it's a week and a half away. She's like, yeah, let's go to Puerto Rico. So I'm looking online. The shit was like $1,200 for all inclusive with the flight included. I said, I'm not paying that. She's like, why not? She's like, you know what? I'll pay for it. I said, why? I said, why spend $1,200 for a fucking 3 day trip to Puerto Rico that's happening in a week and a half? That $1,200, we can use that shit in September, October to go to somewhere else for a whole week, week and a half. Like, think about it. Like you quick to want to go somewhere, but yet you prolong the whole time of us going somewhere. So now this shit is super expensive. So anyway, long story short, so now she still didn't know what she wanted. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a decision. So I made a decision. We was gonna go to fucking Virginia Beach. So I go on Priceline because mind you, again, this was like maybe 4 or 5 days now before our days off to go away. So everything was fucking expensive. So I'm on Priceline. Priceline was like, okay, I'm searching, I'm searching. So Priceline was, okay, we got a hotel. They had a 3 deal thing. They were gonna give me the hotel room for $120 a night for 3 nights. Well, for each night, but it was like a Russian roulette. They show you three fucking hotels. Mind you, there two of them was on Virginia Beach, one wasn't. So they was like, we're not gonna tell you which hotel we gonna get you yet. You got to pay first. After you pay, we're gonna select for you a hotel. Now, just by that, what do you think is gonna happen?
They gonna give you the one that's not on Virginia Beach.
There you go. So my dumb ass, not even dumb, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna take the fucking chance. Pay $120. So it came out to like what, 120, 120. That's 360 with taxes, like 450, 470, which was excellent because everything else was charging 700 and more. So fuck it. I'm gonna pick it with the hopes that they gonna give me the hotel, one of the two hotels that's on fucking Virginia Beach. Boom, I pay it, and of course, like you said, they sent me to the other hotel, which was 45 fucking minutes from Virginia Beach. So now I called them, and I bitch a fit because I'm like, yo, this is unfair. They was like, why? I said, because you guys give somebody a deal where you give them, you say two hotels is on the fucking beach, one is not. You already know that you're not gonna give that person the fucking hotel on the beach. Oh well, it's based on availability, hotel availability. So if it's based on hotel availability, why are those other two hotels on the fucking site if they're not available? Because y'all motherfuckers know that y'all wasn't gonna send me the person there in the first place. So I was like, I want a refund. Oh, we don't give a refund because this is a deal, so you can't get a refund on this deal. Well, can I get an exchange? No, because it's a deal, so you can't get a refund or exchange on this deal. I said, so You pretty much saying that I'm fucked. They was like, we're not saying that, sir, but we can't give exactly.
That's exactly what they were saying.
Exactly. So I'm like, yo, this is really unfair. I was like, they was like, well, you should have, you knew what you was getting into before. I said, no, this was a lottery, yes, but at least with a lottery, you supposed to have a chance. It was no chance. You made the shit look good so that somebody could take the fucking deal, and then you sent them. I said, so the money that I was supposedly saving by not picking another hotel somewhere else, I wound up spending in fucking gas coming from that hotel y'all sent me to all the way to Virginia Beach. But I guess the way the cards worked out, it was perfect because she wound up getting COVID on the fucking trip. Yeah. And right across the street from the hotel where we was at, there was urgent care. And then across the highway was the hospital. So I guess it worked out correctly because since she got COVID, we had to fucking go to the doctor. So I guess that's the way it was supposed to be. But I'm not fucking with Priceline.com. They fucked up. I'm not fucking with them. So anybody out there that want to chance it, y'all do that. But Priceline.com, they fucked up.
That was dirty. But
That
the
was
minute they
dirty.
said, they said they had two on the beach and one not, you should have known. Like, nah, I'm not fucking with y'all. Talking
The
about it's a
deal was
lottery.
good.
You got to pay for it first. I would have been like, nah, I'm good. No
The
thanks.
deal was good. But I mean, like I said, it worked out the way it was supposed to. But like I'm telling you, I was on the phone, and then a lady was like, "Oh, we can't help you." I said, "I want to speak to a fucking supervisor." I spoke to the supervisor because the customer service is 24 hours. So I spoke to the lady at 7 o'clock. Was on the phone with her for like a good 35 minutes. She's like, "All right, I'm gonna get you my supervisor." Why the fucking bitch supervisor didn't call me until midnight? I'm asleep. What the fuck is wrong with you that y'all calling me at midnight? I said, nah, I wrote them a fucking that. I wrote because come to find out, Priceline, their headquarters is in Norwalk, Connecticut, which is like 25 minutes. I wrote them a long, nasty fucking email about their services and how they bamboozled me and how the fucking lady called me at midnight. What type of customer service calls you at fucking midnight? Knowing that I'm fucking sleeping, or not even if you don't know if I'm sleeping or not. I was like, this some bullshit. These motherfuckers.
Nah, so you should have known something was funny when they
So
said
that was
two on the beach and one not.
tell you, I was like,
You
this
know
is
they was gonna give you
bullshit.
the one that wasn't.
Nah, I didn't know.
So they set you up.
They did set me up,
You
which
fell
was
for it.
also, like I said, it was cool because of that. And then also, this brother I know, he happened to move out there to Chesapeake, which was closer to the hotel I was at. We wound up, hooking up and chilling. So,
Okay, that's cool. I
like I
mean,
said, it all worked out in the right favor. It was just, it was fucking retarded
it was just
how
dirty what they did. It was real dirty.
very dirty,
Because I know
very,
they probably caught a lot of people with that deal.
very dirty. And then the hotel, the hotel was alright. It was, it
Right,
was
but
ambiance.
it wasn't on the beach like you wanted.
Yeah, yeah, because like all the hotels on the beach, son, had balconies and shit, and it was chilling. And then like even before we booked that, when I was looking at shit, I was sending her stuff. I was like, "Yo, this hotel is dope. Look at it. It's on the beach. It got a balcony." So, but because it wasn't, name brand hotels that she knew of, like fucking Marriott and all this shit, she's like, "No, no, no." So now when we get to the beach, because we want to drive to the beach 2 days. So the first day when we get to the beach, and she sees all the fucking hotels that I was sending her previously, she was like, "Oh, why we just didn't stay there? Because you didn't fucking want to stay there. Oh, you should have just made a decision." No, I was making a fucking decision, but because the shit wasn't a name brand hotel that you fucking know, you didn't want to do it. And like it was a shit called Sea Breeze. That shit was beautiful. Like we looked at that shit, I was like, "See, we could have been at this bitch." There was some other shit that we ain't know of. I said these is fucking Virginia brand names. They're not national names, but these is fucking brand names because it's Virginia Beach. So they were made all with balconies and shit because people want to be right next to the beach or right on the beach. So I was like, this is some bullshit. But it is what it is. Next time I will do my own thing.
That's
I
what you
will
gotta
not
do.
just ask anyone anything because when you
That's
make
what you do.
a decision, People never make a decision and then they want to blame shit on you. So I never do that again. You hear me,
That's
Toya? Wake your ass
no,
up.
that's all we got to do, man. Just plan the trip. Look, this is where we going. This is where we going. I
You
don't hear
don't
no
like it?
feedback.
Don't go. Fuck you too, Toya.
I know. I was looking at the details for my trip, and I was like, I don't know, just taking a look at the, looking at the ship and what the ship got to offer. I know, I know. I still got 300 and some days to go, but I'm like, oh shit, my ship got a water slide on it. I'm gonna see what that's about.
Yeah.
Do something
Carnival
different.
always got Carnival's always got water slides on them.
Nah, there was one I went on didn't have a water slide,
Yeah,
but it
you
was
take
like
a
10
boat
years
ride.
ago. So
That
it was
shit
like
never
10
take
years
a
ago.
boat ride. You said 15 years ago?
No, 10 years ago, because like, when I logged in, it was like, oh, your last cruise was July 2013,
Well, when the fuck was mine? Let me see. 20.
and I
This
went
was
to
my
Mexico.
this was my 40th, so that was 4 years ago. 4.5, almost 5 years ago. So 2018, yeah.
Yeah,
There was
so
a
I'm
water slide
gonna
on my shit.
so I'm gonna try to find one for my 45th birthday, so I can God willing, my mom's just still around. She coming with me on that one.
Well, I'm not doing shit for my 45th birthday this year. I'll be at work.
Well, nobody told you to start a new job in the summertime.
Even if I wasn't starting a new job, where the fuck I'm going? I don't go. I don't really. I mean, I go places, but if anything, I do something by myself. I don't know. I don't
And
really spend.
that's the name of the game, B. Just start taking your. That's what I started doing.
Oh, I always take my own trips. I always do my own shit. My
Yeah,
own
I'm
shit.
new to this, but I'm enjoying it. You get to do exactly what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. You go with somebody else, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm not got time for that. I'm good. Let me just do what I want to do." So if I want to sit here and get drunk, I'm gonna sit here and get drunk. If I want to be lazy and just be a bum on the beach, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a bum on the beach.
A bum on the beach.
That's what I heard. But yo, it was real shooting the breeze with you, man. About 11:30. I'm gonna call it now. I got an early start in the morning
I got a late day tomorrow, 10 o'clock, but I gotta get up early and go get an oil change.
and walk your dog, right?
That's every day. That ain't that big. That's normal.
I'm not a dog owner, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
walk that nigga
yes,
every day. That nigga in my bed right now chilling.
yeah. I know Hunter told me he wanted a dog. I'm like, dude, we can't afford it right now. But once we be able to afford it, I'm gonna get you one.
It's not as expensive as you think it is.
No, I just don't have any extra money in the budget for a pet.
It's not
But
as expensive as you think it is.
yeah, as long as you take care of them.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right, my
thank you.
nigga.
Like, who was that?
What?
I thought I heard somebody.
No, that was my phone.
Oh, all right. Well, I ain't gonna keep nobody too long. Toya, thanks for tuning in.
Tell you whack. I still love you though.
We gotta give well, look. Maybe Toya wake up in the summertime if she don't have to if she don't work the summer. She can hang out with us later.
No, she can't hang out with us. I don't really like her.
That's some bullshit.
I
Have
can't
a
stand her
great
ass.
week. Oh, she said have a great week.
I can't stand her ass.
You too, Toya. You have a great week. And then plus my baby birthday is on Saturday.
Fuck you too, Toya. Happy birthday to Juice.
Well, son,
Juicy Juice.
turning the big seven, son.
Juice.
You turning seven, son. Turn up, turn up.
Damn, he getting old, nigga. He getting old. So was his daddy.
Oh, I know. That's why I started juicing. I got to sit there and get my body right, yeah.
Yeah, yo, I heard fucking Jay had a heart attack, bro.
What?
Yeah, T was telling me T had hit me up about something earlier, and then she was like, "Yo, Jay had a heart attack." I was like, "No, what the fuck?" Yeah, he had a heart attack. He been in the hospital for a week and a half. I think he going home tomorrow, but he had a heart attack last week. It was, and then the heart attack fucking um, it got him to where now his kidneys is fucked up, and he has to do dialysis 3 times a week. Yeah, bro.
Well, even after he became diabetic, yo, Jay was always running around with a damn Pepsi. And I'm like, son, you gotta chill.
That
But
shit is crazy.
it is crazy, man. Like
That shit is crazy.
that's how it started with Black. And like, did anybody get in check with did Will call you?
When?
Like, cause he called me thinking I was still in the hood. He wanted me to go check on his pops, and I'm like, I never
Oh, boy. When he called you?
He called me like last week sometime. I'm gonna call him back and see if everything worked out.
I'll text him later because
Yeah,
I speak to him like a couple of times a week. I mean, he
yeah,
know I live in Connecticut, but I speak to him a couple of times a week.
yeah. I'm gonna hit him up because I'm like, I need to know what's going on. If everything's alright with his pops, because he said nobody's answering the phone, and he was like, Jermaine is out of state.
I with that.
Yeah, no, you told me a little bit about that. That's I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's not
yeah,
cool. Right.
not
I just,
cool at
I'm gonna
all.
make sure, I just want to make sure Mr. Beckman's okay.
Not
He's
cool at
that was
all.
good people's. He's always been good people's.
Oh man.
Damn, son, Jay had a heart attack, man.
Yeah,
Look,
bro. Shit is crazy.
it's crazy. We gotta start taking care of ourselves, man.
Yeah, we only getting older. Whatever you're doing with your body, if you ain't trying to, we first of all we're minorities. We're classified as fucking overweight, obese. You know, the food that we eating, the shit that we drinking. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, I drink water every day. I drink at work. Now that this new job, I got my bottle. They were like, "Oh my god, you drink that much water?" I was like, "Hell yeah,
You
that's
gotta
all I
flush
do."
out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna clean
Fuck
my.
that.
I'm
And
gonna
I
clean.
like that. I only drink socially if and I haven't gone out in a minute. But it's like, yeah, nigga, I drink this much water. You supposed to drink this much water. What the fuck?
You
My
look here.
shit is lit, bro.
You see my bar. All my bottles are open. All my bottles are closed. Like I don't even drink like that. It's just like I just want to make better food choices.
Yep, I just met one of my customers today that came in. He fucking owns a organic fruit stand, like 20 minutes from my house. So I was like, "Oh, give me the information." So I got his shit. So I'm gonna go not tomorrow, but probably this weekend. I'm gonna go over there and rack up some fucking fruit. I was like, "Fuck that, why not?" Shit, organic is
Yeah,
the way to go. At first, I was like skeptical about organic, but I think you gotta do that organic.
that shit just costs extra.
It does depending on where you're getting it from. I mean, and you live in the city. You live in Harlem, so you got organic's gonna be expensive for you. Organic's not expensive where I'm at.
The only thing I like about Harlem is that they do have the little mom and pop cutting stores that have the vegetables and fruits and stuff. Like I noticed
Yeah,
that, especially on the east side. Like I walked past the store the other day, and like he was just selling fruits and vegetables, and it was like, oh, this is what's up, and it was way cheaper than anything I would pay in the store.
yeah, but you
You
gotta be
know.
skeptical. You gotta be careful with that shit that they sell in the street too. You don't know.
No, I mean he had a storefront. Like he didn't just have like not like the dude that be on the street with the crates. He had like a whole store, and I'm like, oh, you just sell fruits and vegetables, huh? I mean he had the peppers and stuff in there, but I think not bad.
Okay, I mean, if
So
that's what you want to do. Uh,
yeah, but yeah, I'll see everybody next week. I gotta get up in the morning. I'll hit you up and let you know how everything work out
yeah,
tomorrow.
let me know, cause that's some bullshit too.
It is some bullshit, and I'm gonna send you that information tomorrow too.
Please do that.
Yeah, but Toya, if you haven't left already, thanks for sticking out with us.
She ain't going nowhere. She better not motherfucking leave until we log off.
Damn, so violent.
She like when I talk to her like that.
You gonna scare away the one person that we have. All right, good night, people.
Peace.
Make love, not war.